The long-awaited Bazaar, the Bazaar is not out of closed beta, and in fact, it's so not out of closed beta that I ended up caving and purchasing it a couple days ago. And I've been loving it. I've been playing a lot, and you know, for the start, I was like, okay, I could go. You know, each run is fun. You know, I wasn't hooked on it wholly, and then a couple more runs hit, and then you know, you got me think. Now I'm watching people play the Bazaar, and I'm thinking about the Bazaar, and everything is the Bazaar. So, just to give you a basic rundown, while we've, you know, since this should be first in the playlist or whatever, and this is technically probably some other people's first introduction to it as well, maybe. So, it's kind of like, it's like backpack battles made easier to understand, but harder to get. Like, I don't know if it's harder to get 10 wins. Backpack battles enthusiasts, you know, can go crazy on that one. But you basically, you pick a hero, you go for a run. It's asynchronous multiplayer, which is great, so that you can get, you know, mad at people and they don't need to get mad at you, and vice versa. And you know, I think the easiest way is to just play it, and then you'll see how it all works out. Now, game is in closed beta, and it'll probably be in closed beta for a little while longer. Originally, it was intending to be an open beta, so free for everybody. It's a free-to-play game, but the beta costs money. The reason why I didn't play it up until now is because I was hoping that it would come out for free, but I caved to my urges, and also, you know, I got some gems for my troubles. It's a lot of money. So I would recommend if you're like the free-to-play gamer, just don't buy it now. But you know, I'm making videos on it and I'm having fun anyway. So, but if you're responsible with your money, then don't make me do what you want. So you start as your character. Every hero has, you see in the top right, to the right of the cutlass, there's a little icon, which is each item is sort of linked to a specific hero. Now, out of all of these, I'm gonna try a revolver because I always go for what's tried and what's tested. Now, actually, you know what? For the first run of the day, let's not break the mold. Let's pick something that we know works. So, I'm still pretty new to this. I don't know what everything does. I haven't looked up pretty much anything, except a few times I did look up what the next level of an item does, because I was in like a good run and it gave me a level up option. I didn't want to screw something up by ruining it, but other than that, I don't know pretty much anything apart from like what's obvious. Also, I only learned recently spacebar opens your little stash here. So you got a backpack with which you can store all the items and stuff you get. You got your board space, which expands upon level up to the max balance that you can obviously see. And your skills, which are like passive effects. And then, you know, your automatics, etc, etc. You understand, right? So, abandoned chest, probably the best. You just, early game so far, I've stuck to my philosophy of just wanting to farm experience, because experience gets you level makes your board stay larger until the max, and also gets you a bunch of nice effects, which is always a wanted effect. Now we're gonna try go for pyro in hopes of getting this lighter. Now the very first one is free, so this is just this is basically like, if you watch backpack battles, you know how this goes. Like, everyone's items are on like timed cooldowns or on passive or whatever, and then you know, you keep going until someone dies, and then after some time you probably see it tick in here. The timer starts ticking down. When it reaches the middle, the storm kicks in, sandstorm or whatever, and then you're rapidly increasing damage until someone dies, which can screw you massively if you've got like really long cooldowns that in the storm ends up triggering. There we go, we got the ladder. Now it's pretty useless for us right now, but I always forget what this strange mushroom does, but I'm gonna... It's the 2 gold, right? Oh no, it's this one. Well, you know I'm going for the XP. That's what we're about. Sell silver item. Now I mean, it's incredible that you give me Captain's Wheel. Silver Captain's Wheel this early. This run is destined for great things. And a level.
Waiting to be filled.
Level into 2x sharpening stone, which we will sell, of course. Okay, now there's 3 classes currently available, and if you buy the Founders Pack, you'll be able to unlock the other two. You start with Vanessa and you can unlock the Pygmalion and Dooley. Dooley is the robot one. It's currently the meta one, and you end up hating it because of all the obnoxious builds that you see. And so it feels good to beat one. Pygmalion sort of a bit of an enigma to me. I've tried a few times and I haven't gotten a consistent build working, but that's because I feel like I haven't tried enough to get the best items early. And when I did get it one time, I got the Regal Blade. I didn't know what to do with it. I need to pay attention to what makes these builds that I lose too good. But the problem is it's a bit of sampling bias as well, right? Is that you also... What did I have in here? Forgot. If it was something I could have had out, that's just a misplay. I mean, this is a cooldown situation. Yeah, we lost that by a tick. One tick difference. It's if both players die at the same tick of Sandstorm, or if it's a tie, it counts as a win because it's asynchronous, right? What did I have in here? I had a LiDAR. Okay, the LiDAR would have actually made the difference. That's a skill issue. I don't know why I kept it there. So already first video and you see me make a mistake. But that's, I mean, we're gonna be making a billion mistakes. There's no point getting hung up over one mistake, of course, right? We keep XP maxing, of course we do. We have enough gold to go for some items though. Now, Longjean, it's already too late. Or is it Longjean or Longjean? I forget the actual pronunciation. So Crow's Nest is great. I think we just have to go for Crow's Nest. It makes the most sense. We can't fit it yet, and we're pretty far to getting a new level. Actually, never mind, we're not pretty far if we just kill this thing. I don't know if we got the source. And I think honestly we would rather have this out right now. Just so we get lifesteal and the chance of crits. And then we can go for this Covetous Thief. But we will be putting the wheel back out. Don't worry about it. Here we go. Double crit damage. But 54, how is it double crit damage but it's 54? That's triple crit damage. Okay, well, that aside. This part of the game, I mean, as far as there's no speed up for it yet, but there's no need for a speed up, like it's pretty fast anyway. And it's also fun to watch along with your items right now. I'm sure if I'm like 200 hours into the game, the gimmick would be like lost on me. But that's fine. Okay. We'll take a bronze tier skill. Leftmost burn item has +4 burn. Or weapon deals +4 damage. +4 burn seems more impactful than +4 damage right now. But yeah, give me some loot items. Don't need this, but we could do something with that. That's pretty good. And now we can put you in as well. Now we don't have a vehicle or a large item. So this captain's wheel is sort of it's not as great as it could be, and I understand that. And if we wanted a vehicle or a large item, we would have to get rid of Crow's Nest. So it's actually probably going to be the captain's wheel that gets gotten rid of. I'm gonna keep getting XP because we're not at max board state yet. Until that's my current. You know, every time you play a new game, you sort of develop your own rules. You develop your own like methodologies, and you reevaluate them if you've been losing or winning. Right. So my current rule. Get XP, focus on XP in early game until you get your board state maxed out, and then you can sort of chill out a bit. There's a lot of bugs in this game right now, by the way, like a lot of bugs. It's got a memory leak. So you should, you know, deal with that, basically, is what I'm trying to say. After every run, probably good to restart it because eventually you leave it open. It gets into like the late stage of the fight. The sandstorm will lag your computer to high hell. it's missing some quality of life like that. And of course, like the money here will get bugged quite often. The board state uses bugged. You can't see exactly what board size your opponent has. It doesn't matter, of course, you know what the items are. But that aside, chocolate bars, medium and large. If there's any chance of potentially getting you. Alternatively, we could get a vehicle or large item and pivot off of Cartless, which could be worth it. Sniper. I have to go for Silver Sniper over Silver Cutlass. I'm sorry. It only makes sense. It just, I can't avoid the sniper build. And it's pretty early to get a sniper build anyway, so we can already start getting crits on it, etc, etc. You know? Last time you burn freeze, we got a bit of burn right now. I don't know if a burn sniper really makes sense unless we just stack up a lot of burn on you. Then that could be a thing that we do. But, you know, right now we're looking for upgrades on Crow's Nest and we're looking for upgrades on Sniper, and that's about it. So this ladder is just kind of chilling here at the minute. Without even crits, we don't even need crits. But then again, you don't sweat the decision of this. 15 heal. Okay, there we go. Upgrade my leftmost bronze tier item. That's 100%. 100% chance of going to you, my friend. 50% crit chance, and we're going to only increase it. Now we got some stuff laying about in here. My methodology for selling is usually only sell it when you need to sell it, because sometimes it ends up being useful. I mean, we're still getting XP because that's the better choice. Here I might go for gumballs, but it's really dependent. The gumballs are good because it's a good chance of boosting our crit. Exactly, right, that's what we're looking for. Now, some would say it's foolish to spend all this much on it. I would say every little bit counts, me personally, but that's just my philosophy. Now again, there's no reason to put this in here because it screws our damage, of course. So we're still missing like things to do.
You should know.
We're looking to add a vehicle or large item so that we can try and get some perma haste going. Okay, you are building for the future. That's okay. This dually build will be incredibly annoying in the future, but right now it's not even a threat. We have to count ourselves lucky that we went up against the weak version of this instead of the strong version of this, because the strong version of this would have killed us instantly. I've seen builds on days 2 and 3 that will shock you with just insanity of how it could possibly like be that way. I'm just gonna tell you, we're probably not gonna get any healing, and I'm going to go for more gumballs. You're gonna call me crazy, but this is how we build up our crit chance. Now we don't have a lot that benefits from like half of the ones that show up here. But like the damage and crit chance and the green gumball are always beneficial for us. So there's no reason for me not to do so. Okay, give me a non-weapon item for free. Items have 10% crit chance. I mean, it's a crit chance on our lighter, I guess. It doesn't work on our gun. Okay. Technovirus, it's a risk, but I'm not going to take it since we're so close to a level anyway. There's no reason to like... The general philosophy is that the rarity border around the enemy is pretty accurate as to the difficulty of it. Each enemy has specific fixed pre-written like items that they've got in them. So, like for example, I know that when I pick the Blood Reef Redder, that my chances of getting items are fixed to whatever shows up here, right? So there is routing in the sense that you know what certain enemies will drop, and as a result, you are going to be like making decisions based on that. Like but I haven't reached that level of decision making yet necessarily. Sometimes I will remember, but I think that's just gonna come with time, knowing, especially if they keep it pretty fixed. Okay, go back in there. Now this is a situation where we could get citrus or coconut. That's basically max health and regen. I'm gonna get burned just because we've kind of, I mean, this ladder is not being mean to us yet, so it's hard to get vehicles of size 2. Give me tools.
A bad craftsman blames his tools. A good one buys mine.
Now the dock lines are pretty good. Silver dock lines. I will be happy to put it in here for the time being. And I might say, why have it there instead? The ladder is just filling space. To be honest with you, the ladder is just filling space. So I'm more than happy to be hasting the dock lines just for the slow. Now if I can get a submarine wouldn't work, because submarine is a weapon. I have no money anyway, so. You know what? I never do this. I'm gonna gain 2 income. It's next. We're about to get our money anyway, so it'll pay for itself eventually. And the slow is great. Speaking as someone who's been slowed a lot, it's very annoying. And now the fire is enough to build up by itself, which is great passive damage, because especially if you're running like sniper, right? Your time to damage is pretty low. Even if your overall DPS is like high, because you're doing a lot of damage when you do hit, your cooldowns are not activating as frequently, and you're very vulnerable to freezes and slow. So you want if you could have something like this, it would be great. Question is whether it makes sense to do so. Captain's Wheel is kind of just chilling right now and is not really doing much.
A friend. I mean, a customer.
Silencer would probably be better, but you know what? It hurts. Let's try it.
Oh, how about this weather?
Swap these, put you in there. You're gonna get a lot of damage, and we'll be happy with our life. And let's save our money instead. You know what? I've recently. We should make sure we have the space for that. Let's just sell some stuff that we don't need. You're never coming back, and you're probably never coming back. You could still come back because we have burn skills. You know what? It's probably better to have the burn skill, because a freeze item for 3 seconds is probably better. But let's. I'm conflicted. If I could get a burn on anything else, give me the free chocolate first off. For saving our money. Give me the Hakuvian rocket trooper. What's your cooldown on right now? It's pretty buggy. If you sometimes you need to click on and click off. 8 seconds. What the hell happened there? We're looking to upgrade our crit chance as well, so that we get 100%, of course. Captain's Wheel is sort of
not even a battle?
spreading water.
Maybe a skirmish.
Okay, that's a contender to take it over. Gaining damage and hasty for 3 seconds specifically when it is used. Could go crazy mode. Extract, scrap, and medkit all do nothing for me. Item with ammo will do nothing for me. An aquatic item has to be it, and even though it's completely useless. In fact, I should have taken the ammo item in hopes that I get something that doesn't cook me. Okay. Medium items. Now that we're not water wheeling, I think I prefer this because we want this specifically. And also this +7 damage is non-negligible. Get a tool. Medium items, chance for upgrade of the
All about moderation.
10% crit chance. I can't. The haste is just better. The haste is just better right
See
now.
that mountain? That's Pole. He might have what you need.
Give me non-weapon items. Potentially we can get some upgrades.
War.
Would I pay $2 to get my lighter one more fire? Sure, whatever.
Fight.
Even though I'm not using it, I don't make all my decisions are not rational. Okay, some of them are stupid, and I recognize that. Let's test it and let's just see where it takes us. We've got one piece of utility and we've got a lot of
You insist.
got one good friend right here who's
No,
hasting us a bit.
I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
The initial slow hurts me. Okay, there we go. Build looks good. Build looks good. The problem is if we get stuck in a freeze wall, we're dead. Because the only we have 2 items. That means our targets for freezing are very limited. Which means that we get frozen, specifically on the sniper rifle, we will be in trouble. But that's okay. Okay. We got coin.
Bazaar's
Show me
a great
items.
place, right?
I'm not upgrading my damn piranha. What are you on about? You gotta go. We never wanted you.
I got any goods.
Some junk items to give me buffs. Okay, let me put you here for a sec. I will pay.
Been sitting there 20 years, waiting for you.
I'm not paying $2 for that. Crit chance we are paying for 100%. Yeah, I think that's about. Did it work? I think it worked. Okay, back to our expected behavior. I didn't get the burn. I think we're selling on the burn. We got some skills, but these are like $3 each. Whether we shouldn't plan a whole run around the fact that we have them. Okay, trash golem me. I don't have a run good enough to go for that. The demonic ones is like if you have a run that's seriously breaking the game. I've had a few runs that especially you need like shielding and sustain because damage isn't enough. It just doesn't get you there. Hit. Save. Okay. Poison's bad. The poison and the fire is both bad. Help me! Yes! Okay, we're safe. That's the problem with the sniper rifle is that it puts you in permanent like pain. I would take the crit chance. We're not at 100%. We just need the upgrade on you, and then we'll get 25 bonus on you, and then we'll be fine. Weapons, ammo, skills. Weapons could give me a sniper rifle.
Fights lately? Oh, I do miss it.
The katana. I saw the katana, but I'm locked in right now. A golden trebuchet. Hold on a second. Golden trebuchet with captain's wheel and crow's nest. Let me picture what this looks like. We could combine everything, really. Like, okay, let me construct an imaginary structure. Okay, so we have Haste charges it, but okay, Shadow Cloak would kind of. No, but we don't have the. It doesn't work. It might work, but I'm not confident in my pivot to do it right then, right there. Non-weapon items. We're still looking for you.
Punish the warful.
We're still waiting. And here we are with our next fight. This is, by the way, I've locked out maybe. Okay, let me fix my order here. What was I doing? like this, right? 3 seconds of haste and a better damage, or... Okay, let me do the math on this. 3.9 second cooldown, 8 second cooldown. But you're gonna get hasted once. Okay, right now, 8 second cooldown, hasted for 3 seconds every 8 seconds, or hasted for 1 second every 4 seconds. Math tells me this is better, but also this hastes the dock lines, which could save us. The damage boost is also good. I'm gonna stick with the cloak because I feel like the captain's will also isn't getting any benefits anyway from being in there. Now the cloak has no room for benefits in the first place, but that doesn't mean I can't
I may be young for a captain,
give it a try.
but I've seen
That's what I'm
my share of
trying to
storms.
say.
You fall like a boulder.
Okay, I blinked and we died. What was that killed me?
Like my crew says at the bar. Another round.
Okay, well that's okay. I think monster loot would be good. I'm looking.
Do you have any huge items?
I would fuck the shit out of this creature. By the way, I don't know why I needed to say that. My internal monologue leaked.
Raccoon, he needs to get his numbers up or something.
I mean, isn't that the secret to making your game succeed, right? You make the characters Rule 34able. I support the endeavor within reason, of course. Can't go crazy, but you can go a little bit crazy maybe. When you crit, haste an item 1 second, adjacent items have plus 15 crit chance, but that does not guarantee that the haste, and it's also just not as good. I would love to have something.
okay.
We need an upgrade of some sort. Okay, Doug, give me the special sauce right there. We need some skills. We need some upgrades. I think that's what we're looking for primarily: skills and upgrades. Crit skill would be nice. Okay, and that's a nice crit. There we go. We don't expect it, but we accept it, to put it that way. The damage is, I guess, not really that relevant. Toxic Brass Knuckles with double damage. Brass Knuckles just doesn't... Gain XP, sharpening stun. More crit chance and damage just always seems good to me. Because we need to get you to 100%. Because on the off chance you don't crit, we just lose in any sort of contested fight. We have a lot of money. I would love dearly to get an upgrade on you. I don't see the glowing icon, which means that it didn't happen. That's okay. Poison items. We don't really want small items, so I would take a look, but I don't think any of it's... Oh my... It gets me the upgrade. The poison is like irrelevant, but the upgrade goes insane. So that's kind of where we're at. A little bit of poison. It's damage. It's tick damage, which is important. You know what? Fair enough. Okay. My instincts are telling me haste on the dock lines is better because we need to slow things so that we don't die. I'm gonna trust my instincts because the extra damage on you a little bit more. It'll be less haste, but it'll be the consistency. I feel the extra slow cycle is better. And maybe perma slow is also possible like that because it slows for 4 seconds and the cooldown is no longer 4 seconds because of the haste. I trust it. So look, in a situation like this. Okay, we were never gonna win this. What is this? You stole a dually build? You made it your own? Shield and deal damage equal to your shield, and you started with a lot of shield, I think. Is that what's going on there? That's okay. I mean, okay, so to put it in perspective, if you get 4 wins, you're already happy enough. 7 wins, you put together the best run you could. 10 wins is like you got lucky, but you made good decisions as well. That's sort of the position in which I find myself. We can't even afford it. We could afford it if we made it in.
My battle days are over, but my My weapons crave more.
The anchor pivot? That'll be worse, objectively. But let's not do that.
You'll be back. With
Large items, temp boost. At this point, no, we're not in the doldrums of despair just yet.
So fight.
Please give me a crow's nest. That's not a crow's nest as far as I could tell. The Infernal Frigate. Annoying ass. There we go. We hit him with the sniper. I forget the crit count on the poison. Yeah, we're still not 100% crit. We just need a crow's nest upgrade and then we'll be on that.
waste of gun.
Give me that. Can I get upgrade your leftmost item now, please? I could get plus poison. That's pretty. It'll be a good bit to just get a poison specifically on you. We're not using this. I'm loath to throw you away, but you know what? Let's just do it. We're gonna keep you because I don't actually know if that's any better. I will enhance my damn offensive items. We got enough money to just give you more damage because every damage we get on you is multiplied by the damage that would be doing so. Please give me the upgrade on the crow's nest so that we actually have the guarantee. I recognize I'm being pretty greedy, but you have to be greedy at this stage because the runs that you're going up against are like demonic. Person guide, dude. I have some respect for you as an individual. You're already playing Vanessa, so that puts you a level above people in unranked sort of playing full meta builds. Then again, I'm kind of doing that.
We're out to dethrone a king, not to squabble with nobody.
Okay, we got a shielded water wheel. That's crazy. But I think you're done, kid. Because I got the slow on you, and you don't have enough items to tank the slow. Okay, we didn't crit.
Bravery.
You see, this is why we need 100% crit. The not critting is 100% loss. I said it. Random enchantment location, it's mandatory. Enchanted item with freeze effects. What happens if I put the silencer with a freeze effect? This is genuinely experimental. I have to click you, obviously. What do we want to enchant? Because, okay, if I put this with a freeze effect, I assume it means that weapon has lifesteal and freezes. I assume this means that whenever I shoot a freeze, it has to be you or you. I'm just curious what happens. I don't know what happens. When you crit with a weapon, freeze an item for 2 seconds. That's nonsense. That's terrible. Okay, well, we learned our lesson. Give me gumball. If you click multiple times, you get the sound effect multiple times. Let's make sure not to. Ah, yes, shield. Thanks, shield. Five shields, which we don't have any availability of use. 7. What is that? What is the roll on that? Like 7 shields, buddy?
You don't have time not to buy this.
Why did I even click on this one? What am I doing? What is wrong with me? Okay, just put me on the lead duelist. This run is cooked right now. The enchantments are the only way to go. The XP will get you like nothing. Get you an extra level maybe. Right? But the enchantment could potentially win you the run. If you have no good items, then you go for the diamond. We have good items. I just wanted to see what the enchantment would do because I know freeze on you will basically just be like when you hit freeze. Freeze on you might be like really good. I should have done that if I wanted to win, but I was too curious. I wanted to know what the icy crow's nest would do, and it was terrible. We learned our lesson. That's okay.
See that plank? Walk.
Please, can I get upgrade my leftmost item, please? Out of these, I have to go extract, even though it's useless. The tyrant's agents have found you. I would fight the bounty hunter. Whatever. I can take all of you, buddy. It's not even like a problem for a guy like me. That wasn't a crit. You see my problem here. Also, this bounty hunter sucks ass. There we go. There's a crit. Can I get an upgrade on my crow's nest, please? Oh my gosh, she must.
Waste of gunpowder.
You've got big problems if she gets away.
Large items. We need an upgrade on you. We like.
This is more fun. Whatever that is for.
It has to be done. It has to be done. It has to be done. There's no downside to this. Because we can get some slowness action in here. 100% it has to be done. There's no reason not to do it. Cry about it, in my opinion. We've been looking for stuff like this the whole time, but we didn't get it, of course. Now we could put the wheel in here and just go all in on getting the sniper to activate all the time. But I think we're done because I screwed up on my enchantment because I was experimenting, admittedly.
It makes this more
What is this one? But how did you get that motherfucker to do that much damage? It's gonna kill me if it goes off. It's going to kill me if it goes off. It's going to kill. Okay, well, enough. It didn't matter. What? 16,000, 1,600 damage. Oh, you got every single crit skill. I got nothing. Fuck me. It's okay. It's okay. I think I got the option to buy skills twice. But that's, you know what? We don't hold it against you. We don't hold it against you for anything that you do in this life. And we go again. I think that's the lesson to be learned. We go again.